Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will discuss locating devices. Before starting the about locating devices, I want to tell you about something jigs and fixtures. Jigs and fixtures are devices used to facilitate production work, making interchangeable pieces of work possible at shaving in cost of production. Both terms are frequently used incorrectly in shops, and a jig is a guiding device and a fixture is a holding device. These are the most important point that you have to keep in your mind. Jigs and fixtures are used to locate and hold the work that is to be machines. Now in this lecture we will discuss locating devices. uh, Locating devices uh, which locate the workpiece inside a jig or fixture so that its position relative to the tool may not be disturbed due to clamping or cutting forces of the tool. The type of locating system to be used depend on the operation being performed and upon the workpiece before the operator. The locating system must be conjunction with the clamping system and should eliminate as many of the 6 degrees of freedom as is necessary for the operation to be completed. I have already told you in my previous lecture there are 12 degrees of freedom. 6 are moments of rotation and 6 are moment of translation that we have discussed in our previous lecture. In this lecture, we have discussed principle of location. And the common types of locating devices are first one is jack and supporting pins. Jack and supporting pins is further classified into four types. First one is fixed type support pins. It is also called as rest buttons. And another one is adjustable type support pins, and another one is supporting pads, and fourth one is jack pins. It is also further classified into two types, wedge type and spring jack pins, and another is jack screws, stop pins, rounded headed and flat headed. These are the some types of the jack and supporting pins. Before telling about the cylindrical locator or location pin, I want to tell you something about jack and supporting pins. These are used for location from rough surfaces. Jack pins, it is also called as supporting pins, are used to locate the workpiece whose dimensions are subject to variation. Support pins, it is also known as rest pins, buttons and pads, are used to support workpiece with flat surfaces at the convenient points. Now I will explain supporting pins. These are the diagrams of supporting pins and jack pins. These are the diagrams: location by horizontal button type jigs, and location by flat jigs, and this location by a vertical button pin. Supporting workpiece by supporting pins from a flat surfaces. Pins are fitted into the jigs or fixtures body with interface fit. These are the basic diagrams of jack and supporting pins. Now this one is the cylindrical locating pins. Locating pins are used if rimmed or finely finished holes are available for positioning purposes, and depending upon their form, locating pins are classified as plain locating pins for small holes, and plain locating pins with flange for small holes, and locating pins for large holes. Cylindrical locators are provided with shoulders so that the pin may not be pushed into the fixture by the work. Cylindrical pin used to locate the workpiece from a hole produced by previous operations, and locating diameter of the pin is made push fit with the hole in the workpiece, and the top portion of these pin is given a sufficient lead by chamfering. So this is the basic diagram of cylindrical locator and location pins. Now we will discuss conical locators. These are used to the locate the workpiece from a tapered hole or shaft, as you can easily see in the figure. This is the taper shaft, conical locators, and this is the workpiece, and this is the drill hole, and this one is the work table. So if someone asks you what is the function of the conical locator, you can say that these are used to locate the workpiece from a tapered hole or shaft, and the conical location from the holes or shafts where it is necessary to position the workpiece from the axis of the location features, but where the diameter of the hole is subjected to considerable variations. So this is basic a diagram of conical locating pins. Now this one is the diamond pin locator. It is not possible to provide accurate dimensions to a jig or a fixture. Also, there may be variations in the center distance between the holes in the workpiece. Hence, allowances must be provided for these variations in hole sizes, and locations. For instance, the distance between uh, holes A and holes B will vary to the extent of tolerances, and similarly the distance between points A and B, if these are the points, this one is the A and this one is the B, in a jig or fixture has a tolerance capital Y. Now if the workpiece is effectively located on pin A, capital A, the allowances between pin capital B and hole capital B will be X plus Y. Extreme cases occurs when the both hole and pin center to center dimensions are at maximum or minimum condition. Due to this, there will be large allowances between the hole and the pin capital B in the y direction. This will be lead to undesired radiation. You can say the undesired radial rotation around the pin capital A. This one is the pin A, and hence the purpose for which pin B is put in is lost. So this is the diamond pin locators, and to get a better radial location, pin B is made of diamond shape, and therefore it is called a diamond pin. यहाँ पर जो पिन P होती है, this is called as diamond pin because ये diamond की shape में होती है, and it is relieved on the two sides to allow the variations in x direction, but it will be provide cylindrical locating surfaces in y directions. So this is the diamond pin locator. These are the basic diagrams of diamond pin locators. And now we will discuss V locator. A workpiece is located from external cylindrical surfaces by means of a V locator wide. V locate blocks are used for locating finished machine datum surfaces and narrow ones for rough surfaces. These are three types. First one is the fixed V locator, and sliding V locator, and cam operated sliding V locator. This is the type of the adjustable type V locators. A fixed V locator is secured to the jig body by means of service and dovels a 3-degree taper ensure that the top of the V overhangs the component for clamping purpose. And a sliding V block can actuated by hand nut or cam. All sliding parts should be made of steel and hardened and ground, and the bottom of V should be slotted to remove the sharp corner. This is the diagrams of V locator. Now we will discuss bush locator. Shaft type components can be accommodated in hardened and steel bushings. Small bushings may be pressed or driven into the jig or fixture body. Large bushings are pushes fitted in the body and locked with the help of screws in all the bushes. The entrance of the bush is chamfered or proper radius is provided to facilitate locating of workpiece, and this is the basic diagram of bush locators. Shaft type workpiece can be easily located in the hardened steel bushes, and the bushes can be plain or flange type. So thank you very much.